Let's see. Ba-da, ba-da, hair. Ugh. Blanket. Let's move that. Keep the background simple. All right. Let's see. Yeah, I think this is all right. It's a little dark. Hang on. I'm a little dark. All right. Let's see. Just gonna finish this stuff up, and we should be good to go in a bit. Yeah. Well, yeah. This looks fine. Let's see. How about if I try this? Better. Somewhat better. Uh, Gosh, it is warm in here, but I really want to keep my coat on. All right, let's see. Yeah, everything else looks good. Yeah. Perfect. All right. Hello, welcome. Welcome to the Queen Suit stream. I think this is 7 today, or for this stream, it'll just be a sort of getting work done stream. I need to get some stuff done. So while I do that, I am going to chill with all of you. Now, I need to find my work first. Yeah, I have a lot of stuff that I need to get done on my to-do list. I don't think I'll be able to finish all of it in this one go, but hopefully I can get at least 1 or 2 things done. So let's find out. All right, it's loading. It's loaded. It's loaded, yes. Perfect. Oh, gosh. Yeah, so anyone watching, just feel free to talk amongst yourselves or to me. You can just put this on in the background, listen to my quote-unquote soothing voice. I don't know if it's soothing, but it fills the void, at least for me. Yeah, and just, yeah, if you have anything that you need to get done and you need some company, I am here. Because sometimes all we need to get work done is a friend or two to push us along. All right, let's see. All right, have a document that I need to open up and get to typing. Then I need to pull up my list of actual projects that I need to get done. Let's see. Yeah, all of my assignments that it's just all of the assignments I need to get done, they're pretty much just writing. I love writing, but it's a lot. It's okay. I will figure this out. Yeah, there we go. See, if I move my head in front of the speaker, it just kind of blends in. All right, time to focus. All right, let's take a look at what I need to open up. Yeah, there we go. Ugh. All right, let's see. All right, all these are done. All these are done. Yes, that's done. 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 Aha. Okay. I see this list. All right. Yeah. Hello, Bear. Welcome. How are you doing? I need to change this up. Hang on. There we go. Okay. I need to figure out how to bring down this list to what's specifically needed. All right. Yeah. Okay. All right. I guess it might be easier to just work backwards, just because whatever is last is something most recent, so I can quickly get that kind of stuff done. All right, let's see. Now, that's not right. Hang on. Ah! Nope, that's not it. Y'all can't even see it. I'm just having technical difficulties. I don't know. It's probably not even technical difficulties. I'm just bad at this. Let's see. Okay. Maybe if I just move to this module. Yeah, okay. That works. That works. Okay, so I can still see the list of stuff I need to get done from here. Perfect. All right. Let's see. Let's see. Okay, just those number of words. Oh gosh. Y'all ever have that thing where it's just, you know you can easily do it, you know you can just get it done, but just the idea of putting effort drains you? I can do this. I can do this. And whatever y'all got going on, you can do this too. We'll get this done together. Hopefully, I am really hoping. We should be fine. Where should I put this? Okay, I can put it here, I think. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, let me know what y'all have going on. Any assignments or work projects or just creative endeavors you want to get going on? Whatever y'all got going, feel free to talk about that. And I don't know if I can necessarily help, but I can provide motivation. I've got you from across the screen, right there. All right, let's see. Yeah, okay. Let me just rearrange these tabs so I don't have to keep switching back and forth. I can close this. I also have a bad habit of keeping all of my tabs open, even the ones I'm done with. So that means I have a lot to sort through. So this is already getting messy. Let's see, okay. Yeah, okay, there we go. So I can just move this here. No, that blocks the screen. Wait. If I, okay, there we go. Yeah, all right, I am making the tabs smaller and now, there we are. All right. If I can get this one thing done, I will be proud of myself. Because technically I have nothing due today. But it would be nice to get something completed. Something productive and done and proud to look at. Where'd I put it? I've already lost it. I've lost the thing I had open. Oh gosh, okay. Where'd it? Oh, there it is. Okay. There we go. All right. All right, so need to write 200 words. At least. I can usually do more than 200. Will it be coherent? That's the real question. Oh gosh. All right. All right. Yeah, let's just take the time to think. Thinking before writing, yeah. Writing is just ideas that are on paper. And I'm drawing a blank. All right. Let's see. Where will it begin? Where will it end? Yeah. We're all fine. We're all good. Oh, what did I do? Okay. Let's see. So I need to do this part first. And then I have to elaborate on it in 4 different parts. All right. I think I have an idea on what I want to do. All right. So I need to start with the context before I elaborate any further. All right. Let's see. What can I do? Hmm. I hope y'all are enjoying this. All right. Let's start with this human society. Humans in a civilized society. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, that's already 5 words. Yeah, 5 out of 200. That's nowhere near where I need to be, but it's a start, and starting is important. All right, let's see. Yeah, okay, all is good. All is good. Hmm. Hmm. See, I am supposed to plan out a paper. This is sort of like the guidelines of for myself. What do I want to talk about? How am I going to take the reader through what I'm writing? And yeah, I've already worked a lot on this project in general, but for this particular bit, I need to really think about what I want to say and how I want to say it. Because I have all the separate components, but I need to put it into a coherent order, make it a proper story that just makes sense. Hmm. I can feel the epitome of the head empty, no thought quote. Hmm. All right. Okay, I'm gonna start over with this. What separates humans from animals? That's still 5. That's still 5. I have not lost any progress. I am just at a stalemate. I'm sure I will figure this out. Oh gosh. Yeah, I guess it's like chess. It's like I have to think about my next move. It's just person versus thoughts, person versus paper. Yeah, okay. What separates humans from animals is their appreciation for art. Yeah, I think that's a lovely sentence to start on. Let's see. Yeah, we create and take in movies. Yeah, yeah. Let's. Film sounds more exquisite and professional than movies. A film, yeah. It just sounds more artistic. And let's say film, music, and literature. Literature. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, that looks good. Yeah, I think that'll work fine. Yeah. All right. Now, what I need is a way to finish this off. Why do we create and take in film, music, and literature? I guess it's a mix of escaping and coping. Sometimes we just relax with a good movie or a good song just to escape the worries and stress of the world. But then sometimes we also use it to directly cope with what we're going through. We find movies and songs that directly deal with whatever emotions and situations we're struggling through. So, yeah, that's why we love art, both in creating and enjoying. So, we create and take in film, music, and literature to escape the cruel world or face it head on. Okay. Okay, it sounds poetic, but I need to ground it into reality. I need to bring it back to what I mean specifically. Okay. See, this is supposed to be more of a guideline for the full paper, and I feel like right now this sounds good, but it is just I'm skipping straight to the paper. Okay. So I need to deal with the context, the troubles we're going to be facing on this journey of this paper. Uh then what parts would we get into trouble with? What tricky parts of this paper are we going to be struggling with specifically? And then I have to speak to people that do not want to go through this paper at all. Understandable. Okay. Okay. I'm going to save that sentence that I wrote earlier for later. I think that was good, but not for this assignment. That will be good for a different day. Yeah. Let's see. So, all right. Starting over. Dealing with what I wrote, what separates humans from animals is their appreciation for art. We create and take in film, music, and literature to escape the cruel world or face it head on. So, what am I trying to talk about through that? Well, oh, okay, there we go. I put an extra space in the middle of a word. Hello. Bleh. It is dark. There we go. You know, this would have been perfect for October. Just scary stories to tell in the dark. Boo. All right. I'm missing a U. All right. Our journey begins with the best films. Okay, I think this one movie sounds better. With the best movies, songs, and books we have ever taken in. My flashlight. All right. Our journey begins with the best movies, songs, and books we have ever taken in. And the most hateful yeah, there we go. And the most hateful stay. There we go. And the most hateful. Let's see. The most hateful. What would be a good word? Because I want to talk about artists and celebrities in general. Let's go with. Let's most hateful actors, singers, and direct. No, not directors. Let's say writers to match the book thing. And the most hateful actors, singers, and writers. Yeah, that sounds good. Yeah, our journey begins with the best movies, songs, and books we have ever taken in, and the most hateful actors, singers, and writers. That's fine. All right. So now I need to go with who I'm speaking to. Who am I specifically trying to talk to in this paper of mine? Uh, I mean, it's gonna sound really generic, but I want to talk to the people, the common people, people like us, just trying to get by in life. How can I put that? Let's see. Are travelers? This analogy, travelers, makes sense. Yeah. Are travelers? Oh yeah, no, I'm not coming up with this analogy myself. The analogy is from this project itself. Yeah. So our project is we have to plan out a journey for travelers. Now only to figure out who those travelers are. All right, I can do this. If I can get this done, let's say, hopefully in like 10 minutes. That might be too short. I've been sitting here for 20 minutes. Let's see, our travelers will be uh our travelers will be common folk, specifically not Kumon folk, common folk. There we go. Common folk. Yeah, there we go. Our travelers will be specifically fans of media and celebrities. Uh, member, and then in parentheses, yeah, members of fandoms. And let's put fandoms in quotation marks. Yeah. Okay. Our travelers will be common folk, specifically fans of media and celebrities, members of fandoms. All right. Yeah, that sounds good. In parentheses, members of fandoms. Yeah, there we go. That works. Okay, so what do they know and what do they not know? Okay. Let's see. All right. Uh What do they know? What do they know about art and the artist? It's a really good question, Lorenzo. Yes, the Queen Suit work / study stream with Lorenzo. I mean, to be fair, this is an accurate portrayal of getting work done for most people. We're trying, though. We are all trying. It's just a struggle. But it's a struggle we will make through together or individually, whatever we need. Yeah. So now I need to think. Okay. So I don't want to make any assumptions of what they know and talk about things that they may not completely understand yet. But I also don't want to talk down to them and over explain things and basic ideas that they already know. So it's just that middle ground of treating them as intelligent but human. Yeah. Intelligent but human. Give it a second. It'll come through in a bit. All right. Okay. So. All right. These travelers know that okay, you know what? This would actually be a good time to use that sentence from later or earlier. Though we create and take in film, music, literature. Yeah, okay. Okay, I'm just gonna copy and paste that from earlier, see how that sounds. These travelers know that we create and take in film, music, and literature to escape the cruel world or face it head on. Let's see. Comedy. Comedy allows us to laugh. Drama allows us to cry. Lyrics allow us to scream. Whatever we need to cope. Comedy allows us to laugh. Drama allows us to cry. Lyrics allow us to scream. Whatever we need to cope. Yeah, that sounds good. Hmm. Uh, hmm. Okay, see, the part I'm gonna have to go into next is about problematic artists, people that have done something that's been racist, sexist, homophobic, or they've attacked someone physically, something that is heartbreaking. Yeah, transphobia, ableism, just anything that can damage someone's ego and someone else's just entire identity. I'm sure most people already know that there are bad people in the movie industry, the music industry, and even the book industry. So what would they not know? Okay, what? Okay, I also have to explain what. Okay, so I need to figure out what they know, what they don't know, and then what they should know before we get on with this paper itself. Hmm. I'm sure I'll figure it out. What they might not know is how what they might not know is how hateful and abusive the industries behind these works can be. Only only recently, let's say past 10 years or so, on social media shared the news of artists, or let's continue with celebrities. Only recently has social media only recently has social media shared the news of celebrities openly, or not necessarily openly, because a lot of it has been in private. Bigoted bigoted ideas. Celebrities speaking bigoted ideas. Speaking sounds more sophisticated. Celebrities speaking bigoted ideas or assaulting assaulting others, yeah. And this is only for those that have been caught. Yeah. Yeah, okay. That sounds good. Okay, so I've gone over what they know, what they don't know. Now we need to establish what we need to know. Doesn't matter what we came in with before. What do we need to have now? I can't move my hand properly. Let's see. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Okay. I guess what we just need to know is it comes down to the basic ideas of human rights and human decency. What should be important? Okay. What everyone should know is, yeah, what everyone should know is how hard the, the struggle for human rights and human decency can be. Ah, okay. This is where I'm gonna have to get specific into the minority groups. Hmm. Let's see. Many members of many Many are part of a racial minority, a gender minority. There we go. LGBTQ plus community. The neurodiverse community, or let's start with disabled. With the disabled community, and all right, and or the neurodiverse community. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Many are a part of a racial minority, a gender minority, the LGBTQ plus community, the disabled community, and or the neurodiverse community. And too many of them have been victims of harassment, hate speech, and or abuse. Yeah, that sounds good. Sounds well put together. I mean, yeah, and or abuse, and too many of them are ignored or mocked. Yeah, that's important. Yeah, ignored or mocked. How many words am I at now? 190. I'm not even close to finishing up the what's it called, the prompt. I am very talkative, even in paper. I'll figure it out. Before we can analyze artists, and how we separate them slash put them together, we need to have an understanding of how to treat others and serious issues with respect. Yeah. All right, that sounds good. Okay, were we at almost 40 minutes? Yeah, this definitely is not getting done within 10 minutes. But that's all right. I am still putting in good work. Oh gosh, I hit the computer. The speaker's gone. There we go. Just gonna stretch a bit. So, what's going to be the hardest part about this? And what can I do to help them get through the hardest parts of this? Well, I mean, I can certainly say this is hard because I'm stuck. I gotta help myself, help others through this particular topic. Now, if only I knew what to do. Hmm. I guess the hardest part about this topic is just I guess in the end it's we're gonna have to be critical of their favorite pieces of art because often we see it as an attack on our identities because we identify so much with these pieces of art. So we're going to have to be objective with these movies, songs, books. Okay. Uh, let's see. The most challenging terrain. Again, yeah, this is not me. This is just part of the prompt. The most challenging terrain. Yeah, that should be fine. The most challenging terrain. We will travel across is being objective. I'm not sure if objective is the right word. Because I also know when analyzing art, we also have to go on a case by case basis. Let me see. I'm gonna check objective versus subjective, just to think about it. Okay. Okay. Objective is not influenced by personal feelings or opinions in considering and representing facts. Subjective is based on or influenced by personal feelings, tastes, or opinions. I guess we kind of have to be both because we have to analyze both how good the artist did with their project, but then we also have to be understanding of how others might feel about it. People that are part of minority groups or people that have been victimized by assault and other terrible things. Objective and subjective. Okay. The most challenging terrain we will travel across is being both objective and subjective in Alabama? Yeah. Yes. Yeah. I get yeah, the most challenging terrain we will have to cross is being both objective and subjective when critic criticize or not criticizing, critiquing, because there might be positive analysis as well when critiquing art and artists, because we are also going to have to judge the person both for their talents and for their characters as a whole. Their character as a whole. Hmm. Okay. Okay, I've got the base statement. I just need to elaborate. Let's see. There are technical merits okay, but there is cinematography, composition and poetry. Yeah, there's cinematography, composition, and poetry. The art may the art that we should give merit for, but there are also troubling stereotypes slash ideals that can be harmful if not to us, then to others. Yeah, okay, that sounds good. I think that works for both art and artists. Yeah, okay, that works. Where to go from here? Okay, so I've covered what we're gonna have trouble with. How can I help them? Well, I don't know. Well, we'll figure that out. Just gotta think about what I want to do. The more I think, the less thoughts come up. Eh, There we go. Now, all right. What the tools they have are okay. I'm also gonna have to look into. I want to say either sympathy, empathy, or compassion can be one of their tools. The other tool I want to say is logic, but I should choose one of the first three. Let's see. Okay, empathy, feeling the same emotions as the other person. Sympathy, feeling sorrow or concern for the other person. Compassion, feeling care and warmth for the other person. Okay, well, someone once said that art is not supposed to be necessarily relatable to you, but it should allow you it art shouldn't make you feel things that you're already familiar with, or they can. Hang on. I can do this. Art shouldn't just make you feel things that you've already felt and relate to you specifically. Art should also be able to make you feel emotions and think of ideas that you've never considered before and makes you relate to someone else's experience that you might never have dealt with before. It makes you relate to something that has never come to you. So I guess in this case, sympathy would be the best option. Yeah, sympathy. Okay. Logic and okay, the tools that they have are logic and sympathy. They can use their minds to judge the techniques used, and they can use sympathy to judge the themes and ideologies explored. Ideologies explored. Yeah. Okay, that sounds all right. All right, so that's tools that they have. What tools can I offer? What tools could I offer? All right. Uh, How many words am I at now? I'm gonna try to make myself feel better by saying how much progress I've made. 299. Okay, I am almost 100 over than where I'm supposed to be. So, yeah, I'll get there. I just need to think. Think. Only real ones know what show that's from. Now's the time to think. Oh gosh. Yeah, if anyone has seen My Friends Tigger and Pooh from, I think it was Playhouse Disney and Disney Junior, yeah, that was good time solving mysteries, putting your mind to the task, which I'm trying to do here. You know, I labeled this work study stream. I might change the title to something a little more, I guess, correct to what's going on. Work/study stream. Trying to figure out this project stream. Yeah. Trying to figure out this writing project stream with Lorenzo. Yeah. Is it obvious that I'm stalling? Because I am definitely stalling. Yeah, work/study, parentheses. Let's rearrange everything. Yeah, okay. I'm going to save that. New title, enjoy. Now it's called Work Study Stream with Lorenzo. Trying to figure out this writing project. Getting stuff done. Yeah, y'all let me know if the fan's too loud. It's keeping me cool. Cool. All right. Let me just move back this thing I was editing, and yeah, we're back to here. Hair's still good. Yeah, I gotta look cool to feel cool too. Sometimes you can feel cool if you look ugly too. That's what I'm doing. All right. Okay, and the tools that they have are logic and sympathy. They can use their minds to judge the techniques in the art used, and they can use sympathy to judge the themes and ideologies the art explores. And ideologies that the art explores. Okay. However, Some may have trouble using both, either being too emotionally attached to the art or being too cold and distant with I guess human issues. Either being too emotionally attached, art/artist, or being too cold and distant with human suffering. Let's change issues to suffering, just to add more words to the vocabulary. Either being I'm gonna scratch this last sentence and change it up. Either being too cold-hearted or unhealthily emotionally invested. Unhealthily emotionally invested. Yeah, with a comma. Okay. Yeah, that sounds all right. 57 minutes. Oh gosh, I've been working at this for a while. At least I'm sitting down to get this done because often I just walk around and think about it. Actually, yeah. The earlier stuff that I was typing out, that's actually a really big paragraph. I'm gonna need to break that up. That works. Okay, let's see. Logic without logic without no, that's not sounding right either. I wanted to say logic and feelings, but uh just doesn't it just doesn't sound right with the other part where I said logic and sympathy. But I don't want to say you need to use emotions because it's specifically about sympathy. I might just remove logic altogether because sympathy is its own logic at this point. Mm, maybe. All right. At the 1 hour mark, I'll take a quick break of just standing, stretching, and a mental break in general. Yeah. Nah, I might just have to remove the techniques in general. Are emotions and sympathy. So let's replace logic with emotions. L'emotions, yes. L'emotions. All right. Emotions and sympathy. Hour mark. All right. Ugh, gosh. It's just. Ugh. Hello. I'm actually proud of the progress I've made so far. I do feel numbness coming in though. Ah. Ooh, all right. Ah. Well, my head's still empty, but at least my body feels better. Hmm. I'll have a donut pen. Ah! Yes, I have a donut pen. So now I need to think. I can't even make a joke about the donut pen. That's how empty my head is right now. Ah! Hmm. Hair is still decent. Hair and donut pen. That's what keeps you going. Well, maybe just me. Huh. All right. Okay. Okay. The tools that they have are emotions and sympathy. They can use their minds to judge the techniques in the art used, and they can use sympathies to judge the themes and ideologies that the art explores. Okay, let's remove that last part. They can use their quote unquote hearts understand why people are emotionally dependent on these arts, or why people are emotionally drained by the lack of justice for minority groups. Yeah. Let's see. What can I do to contribute to this whole conversation? Hmm. This is kind of freaky. Hello. Boo. Scatterbrain. All right. I will get this done. This one thing done. At some point. Okay. Think. Lorenzo, think. Is it a dream? I wish this was an act, but this is really just how I work in general. This is like, if anything, this is already what's going on in my mind. I am just putting this out there. Let's see. Hmm. All right. Okay, I need to remove this last part about being cold-hearted. Okay. Oh, let's see. The best tool I can provide is reasoning. Not not the cold-hearted feelings. The cold-hearted screw your feelings. Let's move this quotation mark. Yeah, not the cold-hearted. Wrong punctuation. Screw your feelings. Kind of logic, but reasoning for what reasoning for which it'll come through. I've been getting this stuff done, so I know I can do it. It's just moving really slowly. Where am I at now? 290. Okay, so I've actually lost a few words, but it's okay. I'm over 200 already. I'm good. Ah! We all hallucinate. Is it a dream? All right. Okay. Reasoning that advocates for human rights and human decency. Did I spell decency wrong? Oh, I forgot to see it. I said decency. I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing. I'll figure it out. I'll figure this out. At some point, I will figure this out. 8 minutes past the hour, almost 9. This is like some sort of artistic college short film, trying to be, I guess, modern art. Be all ooh, one camera shot, just a boy monologuing about what is going on in his mind. This is just me vibing and struggling, which in the end is what everyone is doing. Ugh. Yeah, if I turn this to black and white and put, I guess, saxophone music, this would be smooth. But no, this is just head empty hour. Head empty hour, abbreviated. Now I need to get back to work. All right. Okay. Reasoning that advocates for human rights and human decency. Let's see. Some heartache needs more attention than others. Well, now I'm just sad with what I just said. All right. Anyways, I got something. Hmm. Okay, I need to just talk about what the travelers might not like, or people that wouldn't want to travel in general. I'm gonna do another stretch break. It's been what? Yeah, 10 minutes since the last one, but I need this. I need to treat myself with stretching. That treat lasted way too short. Just bopping my head, bopping my empty head. I'll get it. I'll figure it out. I can do this. Uh, this feels like some sort of group study university experiments. Just how long can this poor boy stay focused? Or how long can this poor boy work before his mind is drained? I will get there. I will figure this out. I will win that imaginary study. I don't think you can win a science study. I guess it depends. They have races, yeah. It really feels like there's nothing going on up here. It's just okay. There will be some that just want to separate art from the artist without analyzing uh analyzing, yeah. There will be some that just want to separate art from the artist without analyzing the harmful ideas. Some of them are using the arts in a therapeutic manner, and we will address uh we will cross that bridge when we get there. There is valid reason to put your uh, put your heart and soul into a franchise. There are valid reasons. Yeah. However, some just complain that we will that we make it quote unquote too political, and that audiences are sensitive. to cope with life's illnesses. This is an earlier sentence. There are valid reasons to put your heart and soul into a franchise to cope with life's illnesses. However, some just complain that we make it. Or let's remove the just. We don't need that. However, some complain that we make it too political and that audiences are sensitive. To those people, I need to remind them that. What do I need to remind them of? I should remind myself what I'm reminding them of. Okay. Something coherent. Honestly, that might have been my longest streak of just writing. Stretch break. It's been another 8 minutes. Almost. Or no, 6 minutes. 6 minutes from 10 minutes past an hour. 8 minutes since 8 minutes past an hour. Yeah. I'm not stupid. I am just scatterbrained. A wish for tomorrow. Yeah, let's get the groove on. I could just sleep. I'm not necessarily sleepy, but sleep is one of those times where you're allowed to be no thoughts, head empty. But I've come so far. I've come so far with this one project, so I will get this done at some point. All right. Do 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 do. Yeah. Let's see. What is going on with this? All right. Yeah, that looks fine. Yeah, that looks good. What do I need to remind them of exactly? Good question, Lorenzo. Let's see. I hope y'all are enjoying this. Still. I was thinking about streaming Animal Crossing later. That'll be nice. I can just catch bugs, catch fish, talk to my neighbors, do some shopping, maybe do some decorating. All right. We'll get there. We will get there. I will get there. If y'all don't have anything, y'all are allowed to relax, but I need to get this done now. I want to get this done. And I will get there. that art is made by humans. All right. I need to remind them that art is made by humans. Humans have rights, emotions, dreams. Yeah. Have rights, emotions, and dreams. Too often, artists take advantage of other humans, spreading hate and despair with their words and actions. The art they make can reflect that hate and despair, even subtly. Subtly, yeah, even subtly. The art they make can reflect that hate and despair, even subtly. And to blissfully give in without a critical thought gives them power, and it ignores people that need support the most. We we might watch we might watch Netflix to or not Netflix's. We might take we might watch shows to avoid the real world. I don't want to repeat taking art, but I feel like everything else would be too wordy. It kind of was a good writing streak. Head's empty again, but at least I've squeezed some brain juice out. Alright. A minute and 24 minutes in. Alright, how many words do I have now? Let's continue the hype. Word count. Ooh, 453. Nice. Okay. 453. That yeah, twice as many as I need. We might use art to avoid the real world, but art is very much a representation. No, because there are some hateful people that have made genuinely good art, and it genuinely reflects ideas and the image of society that we want. It's just they've proven that they don't necessarily follow those ideas in their own lives. Like a head just bopping, right? Something like this. Yeah, my coat matches my shirt from what I can see, so it just kind of looks like my head is bopping in a hood. Let me just, yeah, yeah, I can see. So it just kind of looks like, yeah. Gosh, all right. We all hallucinate. Hmm. Well, my phone's almost done charging, so that's nice. We might use art to avoid the real world, but artists are part here, but we might escape the real world through art, but artists are part of that cruel real world. And we go back to Netflix. Let's see. Netflix, Spotify, or the library. I'm almost done. I'm almost done. I can do this. When we go back to Netflix, Spotify, or the library, hmm. Okay, so when will be the moment we have to kind of make it go full circle? Hmm. Yeah. Almost at an hour and a half. One more stretch break, yeah. One more stretch break, and then I can finish this off. Just vibing. Head is empty, but still running. It's like pushing a car without gas. Still moving though. Still moving. All right. Almost done. We're almost there. Or I'm almost there. But yes. Y'all have anything going on? Y'all can do this. Whatever you're working on, you can make it through this. Just like I'm making through this. This is my writing block. Y'all might have a writing block, a drawing block, mental block, anything really. So it's a struggle. It's hard, but the more you fight through it, the more progress you can make. Give yourself breaks when you can, like now, but just remember to keep your eye on the finish line and push through. You know, I wish I could get that job in ancient Greece as just philosopher, just sit around and talk about ideas. I guess that's what I'm doing right now in writing, but talking's easier. Talk is easy. Oh, I was worried that was blood for a second. No, I think it's a part of the chair. Oops. All right, back to work. Hour 31 minutes in. Almost. This is the last stretch. The last few sentences. We will return to our flipping. There we go. To our fantasy worlds. Once we understand the struggles of people in the real world. We don't necessarily have to give up these fantasy worlds, but we have to stop pretending that the greatness of these fantasies or fantasy worlds undoes the horror of their makers' crimes. That the greatness of these fantasy worlds undoes the horror of their makers' crimes. Yeah, something like that. Let's add parentheses. Hate crimes, abuse, mental illness, etc. When the travelers part, I want them to support artists that try to do good in the real world and be more critical of the fantasy worlds bigots have made. Okay, that sounds good. How many words is that? 544, that's nice. Wait, I think I missed a part. 581. Okay, nice. All right, I'm just gonna copy, paste that into the chat just to see how that turns out. Or I don't know if I will. Nah, that should be fine. Yeah. Okay, I put this in future tense. I'm gonna change things up to make it present tense. Losing some of my word count, but that's okay. Let's see. Word count is over 200. I'm fine. 578. Yeah, still good. Gosh, I'm wordy, but I think I'm done. Let's see. Yeah, let's. Oh, I'm not gonna be able to fit that in the chat. Never mind. All right. That's right. Here, yeah. I'll just read out loud what I've got to say. So, this finalized bit, this final piece of writing I've got. Our journey begins with the best movies, songs, and books we have ever taken in, and the most hateful actors, singers, and writers. Our travelers are common folk, specifically fans of media and celebrities, members of fandoms. These travelers know that we create and take in film, music, and literature to escape the cruel world or face it head on. Comedy allows us to laugh, drama allows us to cry, lyrics allow us to scream, whatever we need to cope. What they might not know is how hateful and abusive the industries behind these works can be. Only recently, past 10 years or so, has social media shared the news of celebrities speaking bigoted ideas or assaulting others. And this is only for those that have been caught. What everyone should know is how hard the struggle for human rights and human decency can be. Many are a part of a racial minority, a gender minority, the LGBTQ plus community, the disabled community, and or the neurodiverse community. And too many of them have been victims of harassment, hate speech, and or abuse. And too many of them are ignored or mocked. Before we can analyze art, artists, and how we separate them slash put them together, we need to have an understanding of how to treat others and serious issues with respect. The most challenging terrain we travel across is being both objective and subjective when critiquing art and artists. There is cinematography, composition, and poetry that we should give merit for. But there are also troubling stereotypes slash ideals that can be harmful, if not to us, then to others. The tools that they have are emotions and sympathy. They can use their hearts to understand why people are emotionally dependent on these arts, or why people are emotionally drained by the lack of justice for minority groups. The best tool I can provide is reasoning. Not the cold hearted, screw your feelings kind of logic, but reasoning that advocates for human rights and human decency. Some heartache needs more attention than others. There are some that just want to separate art from the artist without analyzing the harmful ideas. Some of them are using the arts in a therapeutic manner, and we will cross that bridge when we get there. There are valid reasons to put your heart and soul into a franchise to cope with life's illnesses. However, some complain that we make it too political and that audiences are sensitive. To those people, I need to remind them that art is made by humans. Humans have rights, emotions, and dreams. Too often, artists take advantage of other humans, spreading hate and despair with their words and actions. The art they make can reflect that hate and despair, even subtly, and to blissfully give in without a critical thought gives them power. And it ignores people that need support the most. We might escape the real world, though, but artists are a part of the cruel real world. We return to our fantasy worlds once we understand the struggles of people in the real world: hate crimes, abuse, mental illness, etc. etc. Yeah. We don't necessarily have to give up these fantasy worlds, but we have to stop pretending that the greatness of these fantasy worlds undoes the horror of their makers' crimes. When the travelers part, I want them to support artists that try to do good in the real world and be more critical of the fantasy worlds that bigots have made. All right. Yeah, that sounds fun. I think I'm going to have to go back and adjust some things. Let's see. What else can I. What, there were some things I noticed I needed to fix, but I've forgotten all of it. Let's see. Art is made for humans. Yeah, that sounds better. I can separate that. Yeah. Yeah. Ugh. Woo. Okay. Let's see. I think that's everything that I've wanted to fix. Yeah, I've just changed things up. I changed a few words, changed a few sentences. I deleted the part about before we need to separate art from the artist. Just skipping straight to we need to have an understanding. Hmm. All right. I think that's it. Yeah, I'm proud of what I got done. Not gonna relax for a bit at least. Thank you all for joining me, keeping me company, allowing me to just talk, speak my thoughts out, just providing company as I make progress, and I'm very thankful for that. All right, I'm going to end this stream at I guess the 45-minute mark. All right, all of you, I hope you got some good relaxation or got some good work done or just enjoyed your time here. I honestly, I thought this went all right. I like how this turned out. Now you all know how my writing process goes. It's just babbling until I figure it out. But that's how we go about life. We babble, we vibe until we figure out what we're doing. And when we do our best. All right, all of you, thank you for joining the Queen Suit work/study stream with Lorenzo. Yeah, this was fun and productive. All right, just a few more seconds. All right, all of you, have a good day, have a good night, have a good life.